Now you can do this standing up or sitting down. Just go at your own pace today. We're going to start by rolling the shoulders back and down. Shake your head yes. And loosen up the neck. You're going to kind of wiggle the fingers, maybe wiggle the toes. And so the shoulders roll back and down. We'll let the hands slide down over the legs. And then gently floating up. You're on top of the clouds. Clouds softly moving with the gentle breeze. Take a big breath in. And exhale out. Letting the body push out all the stress of the day as it pushes the air out and away. Big breath in. And relax, kind of melting towards the ground. Inhaling and exhaling as we open the door. Big breath in here. And as the hands come down, they'll go out to the side, kind of like hugging a tree. And then we're going to sink the chi. Chi is the life energy around us. All the trees and grass have moving molecules. Breathe in. And exhale out. Now you can have a big tree, a little tree today. Run your hands down the bark of the tree. Breathing in. You might start to feel the knees soften. Taichis move like water. You might feel like you're on a boat. The tip of the boat. Breeze up, moving lower, each little wave. Another big breath in and out. Now as the hands come down, I want you to draw little circles on the floor. Let your body just kind of melt forward in what we call pebbles in the pond. Your hands are in the warm water, fingertips tracing the edges of the rocks. Body weight might shift to one side then the other. As we trace the pebbles around and around. I'll reverse the direction so the circle goes the other way. We'll start to roll up, but still having that circle in mind. We'll let the circles come out to the center. Getting a little bit bigger. These are called chin circles. Big breath in. Exhaling a nice long breath out. Get a little higher. If you choose, it can go a little bigger. And then we'll bring them back down low. Right here in the center. And then we're going to reverse the direction, go the other way. Your body and put your own pace. Breathing in, exhaling out. slowly bring them back down to the earth. Go back to hugging our tree, coming out and around, and sink the chi. Breathing in, exhaling out. As the hands come down, we'll go back to looking at the mat, down at the ground, pebbles in the pond. Then reverse the direction, going the other way. Next to the pond, the wind starts to blow. We'll lift the hands a little higher, back to our chin circles. As fast or as slow as you feel comfortable to go. Breathe, letting the arms float on the breeze. Another big breath in, and we float back down. Back to the center, and reverse the direction, going the other way. A little higher as they float. Up. Higher to the sky. The hands slowly come back down towards the ground. And then we'll bring one hand on top, one on bottom to embrace our moon. Might shift the weight side to side. Giving the moon a little spin. Now if the moon gets a little heavy, you can place the moon underneath. Fold to the side, stepping out wide, tossing the moon into the sky, parting the mane of the horse. You might have one hand that lifts the chin of the horse, lifting its muzzle, the other hand stroking its long hair. You might have a comb in your hand, smoothing out lovely locks. Big breath in, exhale out. Parting the horse's mane. That one more time. We'll bring our foot in, give our moon a half spin as we hug our tree, and sink the chi. Breathing in, exhaling out the breath, sinking the chi. One more time, coming out and around. And our hands hang down with the pebbles in the pond. Drawing little circles, just feeling that weight shift to one side to the other. Like you're pouring water to the glass from one foot and then pouring into the other. Pebbles in the pond. And then reverse the direction, go the other way. Out and around. A little higher. The hands float on the breeze. As it blows. Blows the trees next to our pond. One more time, lifting up. Start coming back down towards the ground. And we'll hold and reverse the direction, going the other way. This might come a little higher, wherever it feels comfortable for you. Slowly come back down. Then we'll have one hand here on top, one on bottom to embrace our moon. To give that moon a little spin. And set the moon on the knee. It gets a little heavy. The knee's there for support. It can be a big moon, a little moon. We're going to hold on this side, stepping out wide, tossing the moon into the sky, and then circling back around to part the horse's mane. Breathing in, exhaling out. One more time, we'll stroke the horse's hair. And then our hand will come back in to embrace our moon. The foot might come in. And then we'll hold that moon and let it come across the sky. And then change hands as it rotates and comes the other way. Turning this into cloud hands. Give a cloud on top as its little shadow following behind. They move with the breeze. Big breath in. Exhale out. Inhaling. And exhale. of the other cloud that flies by. This little hook is like the beak of the bird sitting in the tree. And it has a friend hiding in the cloud. It's on by. Now you choose if you want that foot to step out wide, or it can stay right where it's at, in our single width. Breathing in, exhaling out. One last time. Hold here. The bird's going to join its friend. In our cloud hands, the foot comes in. Back across the sky. Big breath in. Exhale out. We're going to come back up to hug our tree and sink the chi. Breathing in, exhaling, relaxing down. More time. Our hands come down towards the ground. We stick the fingers in the pond, filling the warm water. So we trace the little pebbles with our fingertips. It's in the pond. Start to lift on the breeze, as if there were leaves from the trees just blowing around, lifting off the ground, our chin circle. They float back down. The changes in the wind. Hold, wind changes and reverses the direction. Just leave, flow the other way. Take a deep breath in. Smelling the pine needles, fresh balsam, hearing the bubbling brook, pours into the pond. Coming back down towards the ground. Have one hand come on top, one on bottom, embracing them. Comes to the sky. As we turn the moon, we're going to step out wide, tossing the moon to the sky. Parting our horse's mane. As it drinks from our pond, sits nice and still to brush its mane. to embrace our moon and give it a little spin. And as we hold our moon, it's going to come across the sky, changing on the sides into cloud hands. Big breath in, exhale out. Now those clouds might start to move. You might take one step to the side and then the other. Or they might seem as they're sitting still, holding in one place. Just feeling the weight shift from foot to foot. Now we're going to hold on this other side, creating a little hook, a beak of the bird. Your other foot, it can stay still, or you might choose to step it out wide in a single whip. We have a bird sitting on a branch, its friend hiding in the cloud, flying around. And the bird stops for a minute. It sees a worm, comes to tell its friend there's a worm off to the side. Kind of creeps down low to grab the worm. Now, however low it feels comfortable for your body today, the worm might be on a log or a rock up high. In, exhaling out. You may have heard this called the snake creeps down. A worm might look like a little snake. Bird wants to grab. Now this time, as it comes down, the other bird joins. Come back to our cloud hands with that foot gently coming in. Breathing. And exhaling. Big breath. And exhale out and promise. Now this time, we're going to bring both hands to the center to hug the tree. Sink the chi. Go back to the beginning of our story. Big breath in. And exhale out, relaxing down. Now as we sink the chi, the hands come down to the water, and they trace the pebbles in the pond. Then reverse the direction, go the other way. Feeling the water move across the hands with the current. Nice and slow. There might be the leaves floating around. Might lift with the breeze. Breath in and out. towards the ground. And then the wind changes directions, going the other way. Big breath in. And exhaling out. Our chin circles. One more time, up high, and then they start to come down towards the ground. Allow one hand to come on top, one on bottom, embracing our movement. Big breath in, and exhale out. Now if that food gets heavy, you can set it on your knee. We're going to hold on this side, tossing the moon into the sky. Big breath in, circling around. So we now have our horse. We're going to part its hair, brushing its mane. One more time, brushing its long locks. And the hand comes in to embrace the moon. The foot may come in to give the moon a spin as the hands turn into our clouds. Changing form, they blow across the sky. Big breath in, and exhale out. Cloud hands. Here we have a bird flying in the clouds. It creates a little hook with its beak. You still have the clouds going by. You might step a little bit wide in our single wing. Have the bird resting on the branch, its friend flying by, looking for food. Big breath in, exhale out. Your single wing. Softness of the movement, the knees bend on the Now the bird's friend that's looking for the food, it spotted something, so it stops. It holds in place. Comes back to tell the friend what it found. It was a little worm creeping down. Or a little snake. Big breath in. Exhale out. it's going to go around one more time. And then its friend is going to come join it, scooping down, grabbing the worm. So we have our cloud hands once again. That's what comes across the sky. We allow both arms to come up and down, connecting the heavens and the earth with us between. Three treasures. Big breath in. Exhaling out and down. Going right into our heart opener. We use 3 energy centers to open our heart. The first one, we're going to come down, then bounce back up and around our belly because we get energy from the food we eat. The first energy center is our belly. Go out and up high to the sky because we're going to touch our head because we have our brain that helps us to think. And then go down and bounce back up to our heart. So the third is our heart that helps us to show love to our fellow man. Hold it up. Big breath in. Exhale, come down and around the belly. Inhale, go out, up to the sky. Exhale, down past the brain. Back up to our heart. Extending a hand of friendship. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Breathing in and then around. Exhaling out and down. Big breath in as we touch our brain. Exhaling down, bounce back up to our heart. Exhaling. Our hands come down and they cross over our knees. Circle out and down. What we call closing the door. We have those thick tapestries, curtains in front of the door to our tent or our hut. Cross them and then smooth them down, keeping out the elements for the night. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Closing the door to our